Prep clear. The battery is on. Beacon is on. Aux fuel pump is on. Mixture is full rich. Waiting for 3 to 5. Alrighty. Mixture is full lean. Fuel pump is off. Alrighty. Copper is still clear. Mag start and then full reps. Looking for oil pressure. Prep clear.
Traffic status, Romeo Mike on the go, 28 Princeton.
What are you looking for? The timer, you can't switch between it. Guess not. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Told you, man, after this, don't take these planes no more.
Traffic radio check. Loud and clear. Thank you. Comp 2 radio check, Princeton traffic. As well. Thank you.
As well.
The traffic status to the room, Mike turning crosswind for 28 Princeton.
Alright, altimeter is set. Test the radio, taxi lights on. Test the brakes. Brakes are operable. Attitude indicator is to the horizon.
Traffic
coordinator is level.
Downwind
And HI to compass. Alrighty. Princeton traffic, Cessna 172 Foxtrot Whiskey, taxiing from the parking area for 28 Princeton. At least it cooled down after the storm, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, it feels great today. Oh my god, that storm was crazy yesterday. Holy shit. Yeah, I think I stayed till 1 or 2 o'clock, and then I left.
I think everyone got out of here.
I'm actually glad I did, because my one student was her first time, and we were just gonna do like the pre-flight, like the real in-depth pre-flight. And I'm so glad I didn't do that, because I would have been fucking soaked and pissed. But I think all we got to work on today is your short field landings and your engine outs.
Okay.
Everything else is fine, because I also want to make sure that I get all your endorsements in today.
Okay.
So we'll just do a couple of them. Only take about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And then we'll do all your endorsements.
Alright, and you don't even think we need to do stalls today? You think it'll be fine?
The only thing I would think of would be the power on stalls. Those are the only ones that I had a thought of.
Okay.
But you should be fine. You know what you were doing wrong, so I think you'll be okay.
Okay. And just like any check ride, he's just gonna like blow through the maneuvers. It's not like we're gonna spend an hour on each one.
No.
He's gonna be like, okay, cool, show me this. Right?
Yeah, he'll say, okay,
cool.
do a power off stall. You do your clearing turns, make sure you do your clearing turns.
Yep.
Clearing turns, okay, power off stall, done. And just let him know. You go back to cruise and say, okay, finish the maneuver. Okay, cool. Let's go into a steep turn or something like that.
Yep.
You just bang them all out. Yeah, there's no reason to waste time. clouds over there. Look at that thing.
Yeah, he was like, I sent him a message because I was like, I'm also free on Wednesday because there's going to be thunderstorm activity afternoon. I was like, I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't need to be fucking with that coming back.
Yeah, really.
And so I was like, he's like, I had a cancellation tomorrow morning, and I was like, perfect. The weather's going to be more favorable. Let's do it.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, man, everything after tomorrow, as long as you pass the PIC, which is what you want.
Yep.
Plus you got helicopter PIC, right?
Yeah, 15.
That's not bad.
I'm going to face this into the wind for the run-up. Go to the right. Alright, brakes are set. Fuel is on both. Trim is up for takeoff. Flight controls are clear and operable. Annunciator lights are operable. Instruments are oil pressure in the green. Oil temperatures taking a second to come up, but it'll probably come up in the run up. For this turn coordinator, so far off.
So make the airplane go a little straighter. Start going straight again.
Okay, so that is reading it kind of off the nose wheel, you think?
Yeah,
okay.
A little bit, yep.
Okay, cool. Altimeter set, PSI is reading 0. Is to compass, we'll check everything else. Alright, so mixture is best power, full rich, and I will lean that next time on the taxi.
Thank you.
And we're coming up, brakes are set, coming up to 1800. Alright, checking the mags, 2 clicks over. Watching our PM drop. 2,000. Back to both. 1,000, 2,000. Back to both. I'm gonna check that right one downwind for Princeton. 1,000. No drop in the right. That movement enough?
Yeah, it's enough.
Okay.
Just know that for the vacuum, it's just the gauge that's off. The vacuum's not really that high. It's just the gauge is off.
Okay. So vacuum amps are good. Volts are good. Oil pressure, oil temperature is coming up. I'm gonna check the idle.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk to Romeo, Mike, turning base at 2 Princeton.
And is he gonna want to see me do the mixture lean to check?
No.
Okay. Throttle friction is loose. Oh, so I'm gonna spin around.
Alright, we'll do a soft field takeoff.
Okay.
I didn't like the one yesterday.
Alright, so soft field take. We got that.
Mike, turning final for 2 Princeton.
Got that aircraft on final. I'll lean it since we're gonna be sitting for a second. Flaps are coming down to 10 degrees. I'm gonna hold full back pressure, keep the weight off the nose wheel. I don't want to stop or delay. I want to keep going once I take the runway, smoothly transition to full power, and I'm gonna let the aircraft lift itself off the ground. As it lifts off the ground, I'm going to push back forward to stay in ground effect, and I'm going to accelerate above EX, which is 60. Before I start my climb. And about above 300 AGL, and I have a positive rate of climb, I can retract my flaps and climb out at 79. Alright. My pre-takeoff check, I'm going to come back full rich. My flaps are at 10 degrees. My aux fuel pump is off. My HI is to the compass. Doors are latched, squawking 1200. Landing light is on. strobes are on. And got the time, no. Brakes released. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, taking the active 28 Princeton. And he's on the go, already in the upwind. So I have full back pressure. Final still clear.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3, Romeo Mike, turn across into 28 Princeton.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey on the go, 28 left close traffic, Princeton.
You're okay. Okay, there you go.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3, Romeo Mike, turn downwind for 28 Princeton.
Airspeed's alive above 60. Climb out. So this initial climb out was going to be at 60 or 65?
I would do 65.
Okay.
Yep. Book number is 62.
Okay.
But
Up on 300 AGO, for an AGO, clear my obstacle, I'm gonna reduce my flaps. I'm on to 79.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3, Romeo Mike, turn to base for 28 Princeton.
You wanna go to the factory first and just bang out a couple things?
alright, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this climb coming in. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey. On the upwind for 2-8, we're gonna be departing the pattern to the northwest. Currently climbing from 1,000 to 2,500 Princeton.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3, Romeo Mike, turn final for 28 Princeton. Left base, runway 35, coming.
Alright, clear right.
Did you kind of hesitate there because of the stall horn? A little bit? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I mean, we were still on the ground. We can't stall if we're on the ground.
Right.
You know, so don't. It's gonna happen because we're at that slow airspeed, but we got our flaps, so it's gonna give us a little bit of lift.
Okay.
Yeah, just hold that nose up. We'll be okay.
Okay. So mixture is full. Mixture is full, rich. Power is full. Taxi and landing light can come off. Through 2,000. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, currently 3 to the northwest, northwest bound at 2,200, climbing for 2,500, Princeton.
Traffic, 7 Skyhawk, Island 3, about 7. Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3, Romeo Mike, turning crosswind for 28 Princeton. Skyhawk 3, Romeo Mike, turn down. 2A Princeton.
Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is 4 to the northwest, northwestbound at 2,500. You're going to be switching to the practice frequency. Princeton. Alrighty. Princeton practice frequency, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey. Currently over the ridgeline at 2,600, operating 3,000 and below, Princeton.
2 Fox Whiskey, where are you?
We just crossed over to Sourlands.
3 November is about a mile south of the Round Valley Reservoir, 2,700. Power on full.
I see him over there, he's all the way over there.
You think what's a good cruise RPM in this? 21?
21, 22, yeah. I mean, you can do anything as long as you don't get in that yellow arc if it's bumpy winds.
Okay, I have him in sight.
Okay, good.
That's funny, I pointed out an aircraft to Pete the other day, he's like, man, good eyes.
That's not fair, Pete's old. Let's do a power on stall.
Alright, so power on stall is going to be in a clean configuration. And do a clearing turn first. And do a left clearing turn first. Clear to the left.
Since he's over there, let's stay more towards Flemington.
Okay. I'm gonna make this a 180. Clear left.
Brexter, 2 Fox Whiskies, 2,500, going to be doing a power on stall over Flemington.
Clear to the left. So Flemington is until those buildings, right?
Over here.
Okay. Clear right. Alright, so I'm going to reduce my power about 14 and maintain my altitude, bring it down to 55. And then I'm going to add full power, increase back pressure until I bring the stall in, okay? Starting at 2,600.
Fox 2
38 November is descending out of 2,700 going to 1,500. We'll be doing turns around a point around the radio tower south of Round Valley.
That is 55. That is nice strong. Airspeed's alive. Back to cruise. What do you think about that?
Well, it's fine to me.
Okay.
It just felt really weird because I'm not doing it, but it kind of went over, and then you kind of when you broke it like instantly, which is really, really good. And then it kind of came over. You got that right rudder back in, which is very, very good. So, and you ended up on your same heading, didn't lose your 100 feet. So that's passable. I would say that's passable. Yeah.
Okay.
That was very good. Very, very good. Let's do what else? What else?
I'll do power off stall just over
Power
here.
off. Yeah, might as well. I was thinking that.
Alright, so would you like me to do 2 more clearing turns?
No, we should be okay.
Okay. I'll dip and do small.
It's up to you. You don't have to for me, but if you'd like to, more than happy to.
Okay. Alright, so I'm fine with this. However, Flemington.
Okay.
Alright, so power off stall. Pre-landing checklist. Mixture is full rich. Your landing light is on.
Wow, it's just got super bumpy.
Yep. Alright. So we're gonna come reduce the power down to 15.
Baxter 2 Foxtrot Whiskies over Flemington, 2,500 power off stall.
Less than 110, so we can add 10 degrees of flaps. Less than 85, we can add 20 degrees of flaps.
Okay, don't want to climb. We don't climb when we go into land, right?
No.
So reduce that power a little bit more. Get it like right at 15 while you're going to be climbing.
Okay.
Good, keep fighting that wind.
Alright. And still less than 85, so 30 degrees of flaps. And once that 30's in, I can pull idle?
Yep.
Okay.
Idle, nose up. Don't let the nose come down. Hold that altitude. There you are.
10 degrees of flaps. Auto climb. 0 flaps. Do you think you'll want to see a more great bigger stall than that?
Yeah, I don't even know if it really stalled too much.
Let's do one more just quickly.
Alright, let's turn towards the reservoir, because I think that's where the wind's coming from, so it'll be easier that way.
Okay. There to the right.
And then just picking out the, yeah, there you go. Yeah, they'll want a little bit more of a stall than that, because I don't even know if it's stalled.
Okay. Clear, right?
Instructor 33 November is heading to 78. We'll be doing S-turns at 1,600 feet.
Alright, so landing checklist is landing lights on, mixture is full rips, full rich, going down to 100. Maintaining that altitude, less than 110, 10 degrees of flaps. Less than 85, 20 degrees of flaps.
Good, now you start bringing your nose up very gradually.
And 30 degrees of flaps.
There you go. That's what you're looking for.
Cool.
Now nose on the horizon, don't let it come down. There you go.
20 degrees of flaps. Lexus indicator's not working. Doesn't go all the way down to 30, so.
Okay.
How's the rate of climb? And clearing flaps.
That's a stall you want.
Okay, cool.
That's what you're looking for.
And don't delay full power right away.
Yeah, get that power in.
Okay, cool.
Don't slam it in, but once you feel that stall, relieve the back pressure and power in.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Okay.
What else do you want to do? Anything else?
Do steep turn
Steep
with
turns,
yeah.
okay.
Clear to the left.
Alright, so the reservoir we're at 2500. If I'm not below 100, I should just power back even more.
No, I'd keep it at 2,000. I'd keep it around 2,000. Because what's maneuvering speed in an R model?
99.
99, yeah, so you want to be at least 99, I'd say.
Okay. Alright, clear to the left. Can we do another clearing turn? Alright, let's
Not
just...
for me.
Okay. Alright, clear to the left.
Princeton Baxter, 2 Fox Whiskey, 2,500, just to the south of Round Valley. Steep turns.
with that?
Yeah, your left one was close to perfect. Like, it was really nothing else you could have did better. Your right one at the last couple parts of the turn started going down.
Just west of Round Valley, 2,300, climbing to 2,700, heading southwestbound.
Lost about 80 feet feet, and then you caught it and you saved it. So yeah, it's passing. I'm fine with that. All right, yeah, take me back. We'll do our landings.
Okay. There to the right. And the airspeed indicator is going to be a little errant when you're going in and out of the wind, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm like, oh, I'm going up to 110, but it's like, are you necessarily going above VA?
Yeah, not really. Well, it is what it is, and just because of the wind, yeah. First Praxair 2 Fox Whiskey is about a mile to the southeast, around Valley 2,500 back to Princeton. Reline up your heading indicator.
Yep. Is this ridgeline called?
Sourlands.
Sourlands.
Yes.
Practice area, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, over the Sourlands at 2,500 southeastbound, switching to Princeton.
And Practice area 3 November is just east of Flemington, 2,400 descending, simulator into now.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, currently forward to the northwest over the Sourlands, inbound for landing, currently at 2,500, Princeton. Alright, so our descent mixture is full rich. I can fly over the field at 2,700 and do clockwise into the downwind.
Fine.
Okay. Mixture is full rich, fuels on both. coming in the upwind. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is 3 to the northwest. Be overflying the field at 1,700. Be joining the left downwind for 28 Princeton. We have that upwind traffic in sight.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk to the Romeo Mike's turning crosswind for 28 Princeton.
You're coming into the airport environment, so you get a turn a landing light on now. Might add some visibility. Keeping an eye on him in the upwind, crosswind.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk to the Romeo Mike's turning downwind for 28 Princeton.
Wouldn't hurt to stay extra 100 above, huh?
That's why I do 2,000.
Okay. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey. Flying over midfield, southeast bound at 2,000. We're going to be joining the left downwind for 28. We have that downwind traffic in sight.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk to the Romeo Mike's turning base for 28 Princeton. We have 2 Foxtrot Whiskey in sight.
Clear to the right, clear to the left. Funny, I cleared both directions and he was like, Pete was like, why do you clear the opposite direction? Like just to make sure.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk to the Romeo Mike's turning final for 28 Princeton.
Oh, it's coming from that direction. He said no. Like you're looking for a rich bonanza pilot. That dude's gonna be coming from the other side. Clear right. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is joining the left downwind for 28 Princeton.
Alright, let's do an engine out this time.
Okay.
Traffic, Skyhawk 3, November 5 miles north, 2,200, over 5 Princeton.
Traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, simulated engine out from the left downwind 28 Princeton. Alright, so my first thing is airspeed. Best field is going to be Princeton. My checklist, fuel shut-off valve is on. I make sure that the fuel selector is on both. I'm going to check my gauges. Fuel pump is on, mixture's full rich. I'm going to try to restart. I can't.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3 Romeo Mike, turning crosswind for 28 Princeton.
I can't. I'm gonna maintain at best glide. I'm gonna squawk up.
Princeton traffic, 2 Fox Whiskey left base, simulate engine out 28.
Head for that field. 121.5, mayday, mayday, mayday. Engine out, inbound for landing.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3 Romeo Mike, turning downwind for 28 Princeton.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Fox Whiskey is a modified final from the base, simulate engine out 28.
Birds. I can make a field. I got 10 degrees of flaps, 20 degrees of flaps, 30 degrees of flaps.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3 Romeo Mike, turning base for 28 Princeton.
What do you think?
I'll take that one. I would have dumped my flaps a little bit earlier, like full a little bit sooner, but what you did was fine.
Okay. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, clear the active 28 at Bravo. Taxi back to the numbers 28 Princeton.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3 Romeo Mike,
mixture.
turning final for 28 Princeton.
Yeah, I would have just dumped my flaps a little bit sooner. It would have brought me down a little bit lower, because you know that you're going to float a little bit on your flare. And that's why we kind of came up a little bit and then went back down. But, I mean, I think that's passable. I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's about 200 feet, so...
I guess my main concern is making the field, you know.
November is doing a 45-degree entrance to the downwind for only 2.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were going to make it. You brought that out really, really far. Like, close towards the quarry. But you made it, so...
I guess basically, like I can definitely remove flaps, but do you think it's easier to drop in shorter than extend it out in a lot of cases?
Say it again?
Do you think it's easier to cut it short rather than extend it out?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because then you can slip it down if you need to. Whereas if you make your final a lot longer like that, you might be a little too low and you can't get that altitude back.
Even by kicking the flaps out, it might not give you enough.
Not really,
energy.
because you're gonna lose a little bit of that lift right away.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, what you did was fine. You made it, so. But it's just because of the wind, and you did fine with the wind, which is very, very good. I don't know what the wind's gonna be like tomorrow. I don't know what that airport's like. I have no idea. So.
Yep. Just definitely think about the wind.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
7827, are you going to be running up for a moment, or you want to go first?
I'm not quite ready, go ahead.
Alright, thank you.
Traffic 38 November is turning a base for runway 28.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3 Romeo Mike, turning crosswind for 28 Princeton.
That's the first time I verbalized those emergency procedures, but you were fine with that?
Yeah, I don't care.
Just didn't know if that's going to be part of it for sure. Could be, right?
I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't have did that. I would have been like, well, I lost my engine. I already got a field. I'm just going to go to. I wouldn't even try to restart it.
Yeah.
That's me.
Traffic Skyhawk 3 runway Mike, turn it downwind for 28 Princeton.
That's an overshoot.
Traffic 3 November is on final for runway 28.
A little bit of a crosswind. What kind of takeoff would you like to do?
Just a normal one this time.
Okay. Alright, flaps are at 0, mixture coming in, best power, aux fuel pump is off, HI is to compass. Doors are latched, calling 1200, landing light is on. Probes are on. Finals clear.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3 runway Mike, turn to base for 28 Princeton.
He's in base, should I wait for him?
Out and clear?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Up to you.
Lean back the mixture.
I think you have time, but if you want to wait, you can wait.
I'll wait for the traffic 3 November to clear the active Princeton.
First traffic, Skyhawk 3 runway Mike, turning final for 28 Princeton.
Foxtrot Whiskey is holding short, waiting for traffic on final, Princeton. I mean, that's it. I mean, by the book, those are the emergency procedures, but if I'm trying to make a field and I'm on final, I'm trying to stretch something out, the last thing I'm going to do is going to be dialing in that thing. Probably, right? And like making a radio call. I'm going to focus on putting it down in that field. Right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Aviate, communicate, or aviate, navigate, communicate.
Yeah.
Always fly first.
Yeah. Last thing you want to do is put it in a ditch because you
Worrying about talking to someone.
yeah.
I don't need to talk to someone. Someone will find me. Someone will hear a fucking plane crash and call it in.
Alright, flaps are still at 0.
Princeton Unicom, helicopter 255, Mike Kilo.
Mixture's coming back. Rich. Oxy pump is still off. HS compass finals clear.
Princeton traffic, Skyhawk 3 runway Mike, clear the active 28 Princeton.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, taking the active 28 Princeton.
Unicom, Starlink 20 Papa, radio check please.
Unclear.
And Comp 2 radio check please.
Sounds good.
Thank you, 20 Papa.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, on the go 28, left close traffic, Princeton.
Mike Hills 10 northeast at 1500 at that line 28 Princeton. Princeton traffic, arrow 47827 or over.
A deer. Just keep going now.
Idle cut off.
Yep.
Yeah. Speed's alive, over 55. Oh, you good? You got me.
Princeton Unicom 5 Mike Kilo.
They just killed us.
With Unicom, go ahead.
Hey, morning. It's 255 Mike Kilo. We're a Bell helicopter.
75,
And we will
75.
be with you in a couple minutes. Like to get some Jet A on the right-hand side and get underway while running.
Is that hot fuel?
Yes, please.
Okay, let us know how much you want.
Princeton traffic, arrow 47827. We're taking 28 for departure. We'll be heading up to the north after we get out of the pattern.
I was wondering if I was going to get you or not.
Yeah.
And I did.
Just straight to idle cut off, right? And apply the brake?
Yeah, idle brakes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, left crosswind 28 Princeton, clear left.
Okay, we're gonna do a short field landing this time.
Alright. Good morning, Mackenzie.
Yeah, what's up? Traffic after 00 Hotel on the go, taxiway Alpha parallel to 8, departing traffic in place.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, left downwind 28 Princeton.
Traffic helicopter 5 by kilos 5 to the northeast, 1500 about landing 28 Princeton. Princeton traffic Aero 4787 at 1200 feet, we're turning up to the north.
That helicopter in sight up there. I see him glowing.
Okay. Less than 110, I'm gonna add 10 degrees of flaps. Down to about 1500 RPM.
Princeton helicopter 5 by kilos 3 northeast, descending at 1500 for the right base, 28 Princeton.
He's like right by those clouds.
Yep. Should I extend this out?
Nope. We can go first.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is left base 28 Princeton. That's 85, 20 degrees.
Yeah, we got the helicopter in sight.
Okay, we got you on the base leg there, we'll fall in behind you. You guys full stop.
Affirmative.
30 degrees of flaps.
Alright, short field.
Princeton helicopter 5 by kilos, turn to final one number 2, 28 Princeton.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is final 28 Princeton.
Traffic copter 00 Hotel, south 2 to the west, westbound 1200.
Hold nose up. Ooh, what happened there?
Not sure. I wanted to stop halfway back there and I was overthinking it. Pushed it down and that's what made me porpoise.
And Unicom helicopter 5 by kilo will be coming on the fuel farm here momentarily. It will be taking 50 gallons, 50. Yes, that's correct. Right hand side, 50 gallons. Okay.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, clear the active 28, we're going to be taxiing back the numbers 28 Princeton.
Alright, so let's talk about that for a second. What airspeed do we want to be coming in at?
65.
Okay, what airspeed do you normally come in at?
Princeton traffic helicopter is clearing midfield runway 28.
Maybe I should be slower than that because I'm usually coming in at 65.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. So
over the university.
we're normally coming in 65. We should be in around 60.
Okay.
Do you know what airspeed we were on final at?
I came back to 60, but then I sped up.
Okay. We started on 70, and then you slowed us down, which is good. And then we kind of went fast a little bit again. And I don't know, it seemed like you tried to make the landing smoother, but it's not supposed to be smooth. Remember Pete saying, get that thing on the ground.
Yep.
Let it stick. 60 knots the whole way down.
Okay.
Plus you had some power in when you were ready to flare.
Okay.
Don't do that,
Yeah.
because it's going to keep us up. Once you're over the field, 60 knots, get that power out, let it get right on the ground.
Okay.
Okay? Go past him, he's doing his own still. We have room.
You see our Papa, you mind if I squeeze in front of you?
We're still running up.
Thank you. Princeton traffic, Cessna. 2 Foxtrot Whiskey taking the active 28 at Alpha Princeton. Mixture's coming back full rich. Alright, what kind of takeoff would you like?
Just a normal one again.
Okay. Ups are up.
Yeah, your takeoffs are fine.
Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey on the go. 28 left coast traffic, Princeton. Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, left crosswind 28 Princeton. Clear left, clear right. Princeton Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is left downwind 28 Princeton.
Southbound to the Island Street, 2,500 Orange County. Princeton traffic, Skyline 20, Papa departing the center to the west, Princeton.
I'm beating the numbers less than 110, 10 degrees gloves. Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is left base 28 Princeton.
Princeton helicopter's taxiing off the fuel pumps over to the tail. Princeton.
Princeton Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey is final 28 Princeton. 30 degrees of flaps.
Hey, traffic final Princeton, you full stop.
Affirmative.
Okay, helicopter's going to depart off the tail. Taxi to the left side, midfield. I'll be clear and straight up.
You got the insight, no problem.
Traffic, Copter 00 Delta, 10 to the west, westbound 1500, Princeton, final radio call.
Get on the ground. There you go. He's still trying to make it too smooth. I don't want it to be smooth. I want to feel the ground.
Okay.
Do one more.
Okay.
I want you to get this thing on the ground.
Okay.
There's the one time I don't want the landing to be smooth. Then you make it smooth.
Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, clearly active, 28 at Bravo, taxiing back to the numbers 28. To the right.
Get us right down on the ground, flaps up, brakes aft. We should be able to stop by the Pappies if we do it correctly.
Okay. Base and final are clear. Ups are 0, mixture is full rich. Oxygen pumps off, HI compass. Those are lights going to 1200 landing light. Princeton Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey taking active, 28 at Alpha, Princeton. Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey on the go, 28 left close traffic, Princeton.
Deer. No. Just throttle. Just throttle full.
Just throttle, not idle.
Throttle, idle, brakes, brake.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, not mixture, just throttle.
Okay. Five. Princeton traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, left cross 128 Princeton. Go left. Traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, left downwind 28 Princeton. Alright, feeling the numbers. Enter traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, left base 28 Princeton. Traffic, Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, final 28 Princeton. Degrees of flaps.
take it, let it go. There you go. Ups up. There you go, that's what you want. Cool. But not even at the pappies yet. There you go. Okay, much better. Good, I'm happy with that one. Okay. You good? I'm good. Let's do some endorsements.
Traffic Cessna 2 Foxtrot Whiskey, clear the active 28 at Bravo, taxiing to the parking area, Princeton. What spot you want me to take?
Whatever spot you like, whatever's open. There's one on the back fence there. I'll hit this kid. Even though I want to so bad.
I didn't even see him, so.
Yeah, don't admit that.
Alright, ELT is silent. Avionics are coming off.